So, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Rose podcast. Different type of videos today. We're going to do our current Premier League team of the season because Adam's on holiday, so we have to record this in advance because Adam just loves his holly bobs, don't you, Adam?
I do. Tan doesn't come naturally. Come on, that's what it is. Although I'm going to Ireland, so I won't be getting a tan there. So it doesn't matter.
But yeah, right. We'll
Yeah.
still we'll just jump straight into our team. I've gone with a base 4-4-2. What have you gone with?
I went 4-3-3 just to
Okay.
be
Okay.
modern
I'll
football
start
and
off
that.
with my goalkeeper, then you go with yours, and we'll just go position by position. I've got
Yeah, yeah.
Alphonse Areola in goal for me. I think he's been fantastic so far this season. He's really impressed me. Obviously, West Ham have shipped in the odd goal here or there, but he's definitely made some key saves that I've got them winning games and looking like the West Ham that we know, not the West Ham in the Premier League from last season. And
Yeah.
Alphonse Areola's been a big part of that.
He saved a penalty as well, I believe, a few weeks ago. I think I can't remember who
So,
against off the top of my head, but that's a very good shout to be. I think I was struggling with a few of the defensive area positions. I'll be honest. So I just went Allison just because, although he's probably like, I think he's just his standards that high that he may not have stood out as in because he can be
yeah.
so much better, but he's still just as good as we
Still
have
just
been.
good,
Like
yeah.
you saw against Newcastle, he kept us in the game. He made some important saves against
Did make a few blunders
Wolves as
against
well.
Bournemouth.
He did, yeah. He didn't have his best game against Bournemouth, but other than that, he's been as reliable as
Yeah.
he always is. That's why I've gone for him.
Another
And
outside shout for goalkeeper, by the way, Bernd Leno. I think he's been very, very good this season for Fulham.
yeah,
Been
he's
very,
been
very
good.
good.
He was very good last season for Fulham as well.
Yeah. I'll go. We'll go with right back. So you've gone
Yeah,
Areola.
if you would, yeah.
I've gone Areola. You've gone Allison. We'll go with right back. I've gone with Pedro Porro. Um,
Oh, okay.
I think he's been very, very good this season. He's impressed me whenever I've seen Spurs play. So yeah, I've gone with
Yeah.
Pedro Porro. Who have you gone for?
Well, I've got other Spurs defenders in there, but I've gone Kyle Walker. Again, like it looked like he was going to leave
Yeah.
at one point, but he's come back in the team and he's been consistent whenever he's played. I know there's
Yeah.
constant rotation there, but he looks, and also it doesn't help. Reece James has been injured. Trippier doesn't look very good at Newcastle at the moment. Trent's been injured. So I think Kyle Walker sort of stood out a little bit more recently, and he impressed as well for England recently.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think Kyle Walker's a very, very good shout. I just try and
Yeah.
use as little Man City players as possible because realistically, you could have the
Oh
full
yeah,
Man
I know.
City
I
11 in here.
tried, but
So
yeah.
I think, to be fair, I've done well. I think I've only got 2 Man City players in here, to be honest. So I think that's
Yeah.
quite good. We'll go on to my centre back, which is a Man City player. I've gone with Manuel Akanji. I like him.
Yeah.
I think he's been very, very
Yeah.
good.
Who's your other centre back? Go through, do them both.
I'll go
Both
with
centre
William
backs.
Saliba as well. Again, I just think
Okay.
I think he's outstanding. Just shores up Arsenal's defense. You can just see how sort of defensively
Yeah.
capable they are with him at the back. Um, and alongside Gabriel as well. Yeah, it's a very, very good centre half partnership in the Premier League, and
Yeah.
Saliba just look head and shoulders above most centre backs in the league at the minute.
Mm.
But who have you gone
No.
with?
I agree with Saliba. Again, you saw the difference when he wasn't there last season, but this season he's back and he's slotted straight back in. He's just a Rolls Royce at the back. I
Yeah,
think he makes it all right. He clears everything up. When there's a little bit of uncertainties, obviously around the goalkeeper at times and the other positions. With I think Zinchenko was injured to start with. Now he's back, so it's all a little bit. But he's the one definite starter that I think is there every week.
yeah.
I went for Mickey van der Ven as my other one. Again, I was struggling a bit. It was either him or Joachim Anderson from
Mickey Van der Ven's
Palace.
such a good shout. Yeah,
But Van der Ven's been good for Spurs. Obviously, coming in, he struggled in his first game, but since then he looks like he's kicked on. He's looked very solid and obviously been very important to Ange Ball at Tottenham. So that's why I put him
definitely.
in.
Left back, I've gone with Estupinan.
Okay, yeah.
Again, he's had he did have an off game against West Ham, I'll tell you that. But again, overall
Yeah,
the season, I've been so impressed by him. Obviously, he was out of the
yeah,
weekend that a few weekends ago when Brighton played Man United. Obviously, when this comes out, it'll be a few
yeah,
weekends ago. For us, it'll be 2 days
yeah,
ago. But yeah, no, Stupiñan's been very, very good in my eyes. I think I've just been impressed with him ever since he's come into Brighton. He's just been a hell of a left
yeah.
back. So yeah, no,
He's been really good.
I've gone with a Stupiñan
Yeah.
left back for me.
I've stuck with Tottenham and I've gone for Adoji.
Yeah, Doji was the other one that I
He's
was
looked
falling with.
very good. Estepinal's my second choice, I think. Again, I just from where I've watched Tottenham, he looks so, and I think he's only young as well at Doge. I think he's only 19, 20 years
Yeah,
old.
he's very young.
And he looks like he's definitely going to be one of the next best things at fullback for sure. He's just so quick, so strong, good going forward. Looks decent enough going defensively. I think there's obviously room for improvement always, but again, like Van de Ven, he's been integral to helping that Tottenham team where they are at the moment.
Definitely, definitely. Should we go for centre midfielders now? Obviously, you've got three, I've got two.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's
So
fine. Do you want me to do my
um,
three first?
yeah, do you want to go through your three centre midfielders?
Um, so I've got James Ward-Prowse from West Ham.
Yeah,
I
very
have
good
Dominic
shout.
Szoboszlai
Yeah.
and James Maddison.
Okay. Yeah. No. Three very, very good picks. I think you can't argue with either of them. I was stuck with
Yeah.
Szoboszlai, and then I remember I missed someone out, so I had to
Yeah.
cross him out because I've only got two midfield spots. If I could, it would have been
Yeah.
the three. It would have been Szoboszlai would have been my third choice. But Ward-Prowse a very, very good shout again. I think again
Yeah.
he's just slotted in so
Since
well.
he's
West
joined.
Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Same as
think
Madison, as we
yeah.
said, signing the summer for Madison. So
Yeah,
he's been
Madison's
terrific for
Madison's
them.
in mine, and the other I've got a
Yeah.
different centre midfielder to bring into the shout, and that's Pascal Gross. Again, I think he's been
Yeah.
fantastic this season. I don't think anyone can argue with that. And I think all the midfielders are definitely in conversation for the current team of the season. I think there's no arguments there.
Yeah. Yeah. He stepped up for sure since, obviously, as you said, losing McAllister and losing Caicedo, someone's had to step up, and he stepped up and done very well. He was always very good the last couple of seasons, but now he's like got to
Never
be the
had that
sort of main
limelight
man
on
as
him, but now
such.
now it's like
Yeah.
it's his time at 32 years of age. Eh?
I also,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was what I think. Basuma was unlucky to miss out. Basuma's been very good.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
again, another shout. There's so many good
so he
midfielders
would have
this
been,
season.
yeah,
There's so many good midfielders.
he's been very
Rodri
good.
as
But
well, and
yeah, exactly.
Odegaard.
Yeah,
There's
that's it. I just
Declan
think
Rice has been
there's
good
so
as
many.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
the
there's
things with their standards are up here, and at the moment they've just been there. So like we're just so used to they're just playing like average almost, but their average is still very good.
the average
Whereas
is
I look at
incredible.
maybe some of these,
It's what you
yeah,
expect of them. The sort of the bigger players like Declan
exactly,
Rice. You
yeah,
expect them to be that good because they
yeah,
are that good. We know that, but
100%, yeah,
these players that we've mentioned are probably just
yeah,
come off the ranks and being
yeah,
like, all right, hang on, there's a bit about you.
yeah.
We'll go for your right winger, my right mid. Who have you gone for?
I've gone for Alvarez from Man City.
On
I
the
was
right
torn
hand
between him and
side.
that's where he's been playing, I
Okay,
believe,
okay. Yeah,
for
fair.
Man City. I think he's just been stepped up. Obviously, I think he's gotten more minutes. I think at any team in the league he'd start even more so than what he does at Man City.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the robot up top. And he scored a very good goal against Newcastle and Port. I think he's got three or four assists as well this season. I think he's just stepped up and proved himself that he's kicked on since the World Cup and finishing last season strongly.
Yeah.
And obviously coming in, they've lost Mahrez. Grealish has been in and out of the team as well. And I think he's stepped up massively. And I'm a massive fan of Alvarez. Even as a Liverpool fan, I'm not a massive fan of Man City, but I
He's
do
an
love Julian
unbelievable player. I
Alvarez.
do. Yeah, and it's a
Yeah.
very good shout. Alvarez is an unbelievable shout. I've gone with Mo Salah. Um,
Yeah.
he's just consistently good and changes games. And I don't think I need to say too much on Salah. Everyone knows his quality and what he
Yeah.
possesses, and he just keeps on
Yeah.
delivering year after year. And the Wolves game that we've just seen against Liverpool, where Salah got 2 assists, would have got 3 if Elliot could actually hit it on target and not get a deflection. Would have got 3 assists, but Mo Salah has just been phenomenal for me. Again, a joyous player to watch as a neutral. Your left hand side, your left winger, my left midfielder. Who's your left winger?
Currently joint top assist in the league with Mo Salah. I've gone for Pedro Neto. I think he stood out in a very below average Wolves team.
That's a hell of a shout.
And it was difficult because I think there's been a couple of decent players.
Yeah.
I think like Son started the season well. I think Luis Diaz has looked very impressive. Jeremy Doku from City's looked good. I just wanted to be about there, and I think he was so good against Liverpool, Neto. And he's always now he's back from quite a serious injury that put him out for well over a year. I'm hoping he kicks on because I really enjoyed watching him play before his injury, and he looks like
he looked a hell of a player in that first half against Liverpool.
Exactly, and
really did.
He's the one player there that if they're gonna stay up, it'll be because of him.
Definitely,
so that's why he's in my team so far.
I've gone with Kairo Matoma.
Yep.
Again, it's been excellent this season. The art of dribbling that he possesses and that he's written his dissertation about. You know, he's a fantastic player to watch, and just keeps improving, keeps getting better, and is a real gem in that Brighton side.
Yeah, very good player. Yeah, really good player.
Well, I've got two strikers. You've got one. Do you want to go first, or me to go first?
I've got Haaland as my one striker. I tried to think. I
Shot.
tried to be a
No
bit
way.
outrageous. I looked at it and I was like,
That's
seven
such a
goals.
rogue choice, Adam. What?
Yeah,
No way.
I was like, I can't really ignore. I tried to be. I was going to be fancying go for like a Rooney or someone, but I was like, nah, I can't ignore. I'm not doing this. And I was like, it's
Yeah, I've
Haaland.
gone with
He's just a machine.
I've gone
So
with Haaland as well. Who's my other striker? Have a guess.
I'm trying to think. He's been. I think Awoniyi has been decent for
Yeah, there we go.
Forest.
You guessed it right. Awoniyi is
It is
my
him.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's been
he's been
unbelievable.
very good.
I would have gone Evan
Yeah,
Ferguson, but that would apparently I fancy him, so I can't do that.
yeah, true. You'd need a restraining order if you went for Evan Ferguson, I think.
Right.
So
Okay. Cheers, Adam. But yeah, I'll go with Awoniyi. I think, but then again, every
yeah,
single player that we've mentioned, even the ones in different positions, have all sort of got their right to be there in a sense. And players that we haven't
yeah,
mentioned that were given sort of honourable shout outs to, you know, especially in that midfield area.
yeah. There's a
So
lot of good
many,
midfielders that could easily have been in there
there
for
are a
sure.
lot of players performing well at the minute.
Mm.
And yeah, long may it continue. Long, you know, the Premier League is becoming a very nice spectacle this season. I'm enjoying watching the
Good to be
football
back. Yeah, I'm glad it's back. No more international break. None of that nonsense.
till halfway through October. But then again, we might have a nice announcement for that weekend. Who knows? We'll see. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Obviously, it is only a short one today, this week. But that's because, like I say, Adam likes his holidays, so you know, I've got to work.
Yeah.
We've got to work around that. So it means a double recording one week. Yeah. So cheers, Adam. Nice one for that. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for all watching, listening. I'm not that you're doing anything else to it. I don't know where I'm going to. Don't know where I'm going with this.
Hopefully, not doing anything else to it anyway.
Adam wishes.
Yes.
Oh. But yeah, no, thank you very much for listening and watching. And please like and subscribe, go follow our socials, and yeah, we'll see you next time.
See you next week.
Adam's got me all flustered. Jesus.